Hey, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something that helped me so very much, and I believe it will help you too. Without going into my story, because it's my story, I'm not going to share any of it. It's my story. I'm working through it. But without going in depth in it, I want to share with you that I was a victim. I was a survivor of satanic ritual abuse. And I learned how I could release all of that, all of the anger, all of the sadness, all of that, up until the ability that I could release at that point. And I want to share with you what happened to me after that. There was room for light in my body. For the first time in my life, I could feel light coming in my body after releasing all of that shit. If you need a good teacher for the releasing part, let me know, because I can show you. I can tell you who has helped me, and I can also help you with that. But no further ado, you gotta let that shit go. You really gotta let that shit go, and you need help with that probably. And instinctively, you will feel who you need or what you need to do to release it. But let me tell you, when that happens, there is so much room for light to come in. And that is actually what I wanted to talk to you about. When we have enough light coming in our body, there is so much more space for commanding even more miracles into our lives. It is so important. You see, there's a baby. I was a baby teacher a while ago. But anyway, if we don't know that there is so much darkness within us, or let's put it differently, if we don't know how it feels to have light in our body, we also don't know that we don't have it. 35 years, I did not know that I couldn't contain all of my light. Of course, in some level I knew, but on a lot of levels I didn't, because I have been feeling this feeling from since I can remember. So, if you are, if you cannot know what you don't know. So, if you don't know, how are you going to know that there is no light? Or I don't want to say there was no light, because I don't think I would ever survive if there was no light within me. But I could feel like my own energy was not it was not flowing in my body. And after the first big release that I did with a very good coach, I felt after that I didn't want to eat. After that, like for a week, I didn't feel like eating. I did eat like a little bit, and a bit of coffee, and a bit of chocolate, and a bit of fruit. But I could feel like, okay, I don't want any meat right now. I don't want any heaviness. I just want to feel my body. I want to feel my body. I want to feel how the energy is flowing. I want to feel how the light comes in through my head. I want to feel how my body is feeling. So fasting was a big thing for me. And I can feel how much room there is in my body for the light and for my own energy. I think I released so much that was not my own energy, that I was quite unfamiliar with how it could feel to have all my own energy. So I just want to tell you that you can heal from anything. Anything you're worried about now, you can heal from that. You can heal from that, but you're going to have to take steps that might feel scary. I felt very scary to go to my coach. It felt very scared. It was completely out of my comfort zone, but inside I knew I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to show up there. I'm going to show up there. There's no other way around it. And the ego tried to pull tricks like, oh, maybe we should go to this event. It's on the same day, but it will be more fun. And I'm so happy that I went, because it was everything. It was everything that happened there. And it was 5 years of praying, please God help me, that led up to that point for me to go to that coach and for me to release all of that, and for the weeks after that. So I want to tell you, you can heal from anything. Don't ask me about my story. My story is my story. I'm working through that. It doesn't have nothing to do with you. Listen to you. Listen to your own story. Figure out what is happening with you. Release all of that. And it might take time, you know. Maybe I'm having like this big whoop, high lift feeling for a few weeks, could be. Also with like low feelings in there. But I just decide, for the first time in my life, I decide what happened to me is not what's going to keep on happening my whole life. It is, I had to endure it then. I'm alchemizing it now, but I'm not choosing it again. Hell to the fuck no. I'm not choosing that shit again. Never, ever am I going to choose that shit again. I have learned from that. I have alchemized it. I am alchemizing it. And whenever there's something else that comes up from that memory or those memories, I am going to work with that, but I'm not going to keep digging and shuffling and thinking, oh my God, I have to heal from this and then I start living. I am going to start living now. I am living now. I am living now. Here and now. I am here. You are here. You're fucking here. You're here. So you better be grateful for the sun, for your house. For if you don't have a house, be grateful for your body, for your coat, for your dog, for your cat, for the food, even if it's like one piece of rice, doesn't matter. You have to be grateful with what you have. You have to be grateful for it to get more. And at the same time, you have to have very big dreams. You are going to become a fucking millionaire when you believe it. So believe it. Whatever it is you want, believe it. And it will happen. Tell it to yourself in the mirror multiple times a day. Multiple times a day, you are going to receive everything you want. Everything, not a bit, everything. Yes. Everything and more. You are going to receive everything you want and more. Always. And whenever there's a bill coming in or something else that scares you, you say stop. Stop with these scary feelings that I'm feeling. Stop. I love you. I forgive you. I'm going to help you. Let's go. It was actually 4 other things, but I can't remember right now. But you are going to say stop to the scary feelings. And if it's a memory, of course, you're going to go in that memory. But if it is something like a bill, or if it is something else that is scaring you that doesn't need to scare you, you go back into the relaxation mode. Because no way, no fucking way, you are going to create abundance from being scared of a bill. And I'm saying this out of my experience. I'm saying this out of my experience. I'm not saying this out of someone who has it all. I'm definitely not saying it to you out of that, out of having it all. But I am creating it all. So I have to live as if I have it all already. And you need to do the same thing. You are already a millionaire. Yes. Don't let anyone tell you different. Let me know if this helped for you. Let me know if you need some more, because I have some more. Okay, bye. Love you. Take care.